So, Welsh Dragon, huh?
That's what they say.
Had a pretty good game in Vantaa. So, how did you like Taft? We played a couple of easy games, but now we had a little bit tougher one.
Yeah, it's always good to get a bit more competition. You know, I came out here to better myself, and against the Wolverines, when you win in 55 to whatever it was, you know, you don't really get a real test. But against the Taft, you know, they came out and we came out guns blazing, and it was a good game. You know, their Americans stepped up, and our dudes did too. And obviously, by the scoreline, you can tell a last-minute touchdown by myself came in to win us the game. So I think that was the better sort of teams that we need to play to better ourselves as well.
It was funny because we went to the half leading by 3 points only, and after your first touchdown, it sort of exploded.
Yeah, it really motivated the guys to push on, and even the Taft thought we got to up our game a little bit, and they ended up putting scores on the board too. So I think that's what happens in some games. You need, it's balancing out, and then someone tips the scales and it goes crazy. You get it in soccer, you get it in rugby, you get it in all sports. So I think that's what happened.
You come from Great Britain, and you played some soccer yourself.
Yeah, I played some soccer.
And how did you end up playing football then?
It was kind of a weird situation, really. I went to university, joined a local soccer team, but then I sort of got bored of it, and my friend was one night we were just relaxing and ended up watching an NFL game on the television. Went on Google, looked around, searched around, and it happened that Wales had a team, the South Wales Warriors, and that's where my sort of
How old were you?
I was 18 when I started, because you have to be 18 to play in the UK, unless there are youth setups, but adult is 18. So I started when I was 18.
In a sort of late bloomer then?
Yeah, well,
in that respect.
Yeah, I found it late. But I wish, looking at these guys that we trained on a Wednesday, all the little guys, you're talking like 8, 9, 10 years old. I'd love to have picked up the sport then, but my story is my story, so I just got to keep going from where I am now. How
do you like Seinäjoki after Great Britain?
Well, Seinäjoki is quite a small place, but I'm from quite a small place. The place I am from has got a bit more people, but it's kind of a small town feel, and I like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of home, same sort of facilities and all that sort of thing. But it's good, you can actually sit down and have some quiet once in a while, which, in the place where I'm from, Cwmbran, you can't really sit down without hearing some cars flying about and stuff like that. So it's good, it's really nice.
You've had your fair share of rain lately.
Rain? So, yeah, that is true. And it's quite crazy because Wales have been having 30, 20s and 30-degree heat, so it's kind of a change. Well, it's not for me a change, but it is.
And now we're headed back to Helsinki to play on Velodrome.
Tell me about it.
No, I was going to ask you to tell me about it. How does it feel to play there?
It's a bit of a blast in the past, really. You see, your Troy Aikmans and all those sort of old school giants of the NFL game playing on this 1950s turf. But I suppose we just got to take a blast from the past and do as those guys did and just battle through it.
How confident you are that we keep the winning streak going on?
Well, I think Coach Scott and Coach Charlie do a great job in scouting teams that we're going to play, and I think they've put us in a great place to be able to beat them. Looking at their schemes and knowing what we can adapt in our offense to be able to beat them. So I'm seriously confident that we are going to, we're going to unleash the running game at least this weekend, and really show the team that we can move the ball on the ground. So I'm looking forward to that. It means that I don't get many catches, I suppose, but
you'll get your
win
share.
Is a win.
Yeah, and you get your share of action anyhow.
Yeah, exactly.
So, thank you.
No problem at all.
We'll talk later again.
Thank you.
Thanks.